love reading. Today we're going to take a deep dive into your love and relationship energy as it stands at this time. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this video, if it calls out to you, hopefully you can gain some insight or perspective in this message somewhere. This is also primarily for individuals who are in a relationship or who are dating someone specific. If you are single looking at this reading today, hopefully it does provide you with some insight or maybe even some future energy coming your way as well. Okay, so we have two cards already pulled. I just want to also start off with the fact that I've had a lot of tech issues today, starting the recording and even some interference as I have been trying to connect with your energy and pull for you and, start the reading. So I don't know if you are feeling interference in your life at this time, if something is interfering and coming in between your relationship or your love life. So just something to keep in mind. If that is the case, then maybe it'll come out in today's cards. So I started the reading a little while ago. I had to stop it, but these two were the cards that came out. So you had the Maiden of Wands for you and your overall general energy at this time. And then your person had the Six of Pentacles as their overall energy at this time. So I'm feeling that for you, you are definitely in your fire element, okay, in the fire element. So you may have some fire energy prominent placements in your birth chart. But it is just more of the starting, right? The infancy of this situation. So maybe some of you are at the beginning stages of your relationship, or there's a fresh, new, inspired energy coming through in your relationship at this time. You're feeling really hot and bothered for your person, very attracted, very pulled toward them right now. There's a lot of heat and passion coming through as well on your side. Just wanting to be with them and feel their energy around you, feel their presence around you. I also feel that you are really excited about your future, about your current, where you guys stand right now. It gives you an overall happy, positive, optimistic outlook. For them, I do think that they feel the same. With the Six of Pentacles, this is reciprocal. So there is mutual attraction, there's compatibility, there is similarities as it relates to character, personality, or, maybe the wants and desires of life, how life looks, where life is supposed to go, what type of life they want to build. They think that by being with you, they can get that type of life. They can have their wish, their dream relationship, or their dream love life, right, with you. And so I do think that they feel really balanced and aligned when they are with you. And I do think that that energy is also reciprocal as well. They do bring a sense of stability and security, trustworthiness, devotion, loyalty, all of those things that the Six of Pentacles brings to the table. All right. So we're going to do a deep dive and try to get as many details as we can and really go into the dynamics of the relationship. And, just need you to focus on questions or whatever it is that you're here for, right? So as I am shuffling the cards, just sort of think about your relationship and where you stand. And if there are any, curiosities that you have or questions, then hopefully the cards answer them for you today. All right, so going deeper into the energy, pulling two cards for Cancer. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So at this time for you, for Cancer, there is an energy around a lot to do, okay? So you may feel like there is a lot of responsibility that you need to take on within the relationship, but it's like trying to balance everything. Okay, so you're trying to balance everything so you can stay aligned and stay level-headed here. But it does feel like one thing after another, after another, after another. Okay, and so I think that you are enthusiastic about dealing with these responsibilities, obligations, and this is just time where life is hitting you and maybe hitting the both of your relationship, right? Like maybe the both of you are very busy at this time. And I think that because of that, maybe you tend to overthink things. For some of you, it's like, why can't this just be easy? With these wands, I do see interference trying to come through the bubble. Okay, so maybe you and your person, or you're trying to create a bubble of protection. So within the bubble, there is love, peace, blissfulness, right? Alignment, and trying to keep the negative, low vibing energy out of your relationship, out of your mind, body, soul, and spirit as well. So it's like, as long as I stay put together, as long as I stay balanced, I won't have these Eight of Swords tendencies or thoughts, because the Eight of Swords is coming with the feeling of overthinking, feeling like something is wrong, these perceived negative belief systems or thought process around your ability to show up in the relationship. So there is some low level thoughts about you and how you are showing up. Okay. So you're trying to keep that out, and you're trying to stay clean, clear. You're trying to come from a place of love, and trying your best, again, like I said, to stay aligned and balanced for the sake of the relationship, so you can show up present, clear, aware, conscious, and overall just high vibing here. Okay. But I would be careful with the interference. If some of you, I do definitely feel that there is interference from an outsider, an outside person, outside of the relationship between the both of you. Okay. So something to keep in mind, something to think about. I don't know if this situation has to be taken care of, but it may bring some anxiety or a feeling of trapped, like feeling trapped in a situation, trapped, like you can't do anything about it, but you can. Okay, so it's just a matter of understanding that and knowing that this feeling is just in your head. It's more of a mental perspective that needs to switch. So it's a conscious effort that the Cancer is making to keep out the negative low vibes, whether that's internal or coming from another person. Okay, so let's look at your partner's energy. So we're pulling 2 cards for them today as well. Going deeper into their energy here. What do we have to know about Cancer's partner? I think you feel that your person has a lot of interference as well. So if it's not you, some of you are actually thinking that it's your person who has a lot going on, or who is always distracted, or who feels like they cannot get out of a situation. Okay, 2 cards for Cancer's person, please. The Wheel. And Justice. Wow. Okay, so they have really big cards here, big energy. So these 2 are face cards, or major arcana, however you call them. But with them, this is a karmic situation, and it doesn't have to be a low vibing, low level thing. It can be. Okay, so something to keep in mind. We'll see what the cards say as we continue on the reading. But karma is doing its thing for your person at this time. All right. So they may be going through a huge change in life right now. I'm seeing something coming full circle, like the wheel has adjusted itself to a placement that is ideal and perfect for someone to learn a lesson. I don't know who that's for or what that means, but someone here is learning a lesson, is seeing something with their own eyes, okay? Seeing something happen around them that is teaching them a lesson. So it's like what you reap, you sow. They are getting the results of actions that they have made in the past. So I don't know if this has to do with you and your situation or maybe previous relationships that they've had. But it is definitely a feeling of this is like, I'm hearing like that's what you get. Okay. Now, this could definitely be something positive, right? So if they've been doing the work, if they've been healing, doing the spiritual journey, and trying their best to come into balance and alignment within themselves, for themselves, and they may be in a really prime, perfect place to be in a relationship with you, right? So you may be the result of them really working on their heart, really working on their traumas, really working on their low vibe energy, so that way they can show up in a more balanced, aligned way to create and form a healthy bond, a healthy love relationship with you. Okay, so this is a big moment. Like they see this relationship is important. It's like a pivot or a turning point for them. So they continue on this track, right? Their life is going to change completely here. And I don't know if you understand that you make, you have a really like strong presence in their life. Okay, let's get some more. Go a little deeper here. 2 more cards for you. So you have the 2 of Pentacles and Strength. Okay, so in this placement, we're looking at things that you may not really like about the situation that you're in here with your love life. Okay, so this is telling me that you have to be strong. You have to come through with an open heart, with all of your courage to make a decision. Okay, so I'm reading that this side is for Cancer, but you can change the roles as needed. But this is telling me that the Cancer is faced with a choice and an opportunity to really take a risk, to really come from a place of a full open heart. And I think that you feel that by you choosing this relationship or, continuing down this road, it's going to take a lot from you to do, or vice versa. By you choosing to go down another road, that's also going to take a lot. That's also a big move. Whatever the case is, this is a big move here that the Strength is telling me, because Strength is saying that you have to have courage. You have to be brave. Why? If something is easy, Strength is not going to show up, right? So this is telling me that it's not very easy for you to make this decision here. So you are weighing out options. I don't know if you have options. Maybe that is why I felt that interference, like there is another person interfering with this relationship specifically. So yeah, it's like the good, the bad parts of this relationship. And I do feel that some of you are looking at your future and thinking to yourself, like, does this person align with my beliefs and like hopes and wishes and what I want my future to look like? And if you guys have choices, then I think the best thing here, or what this is saying, is that, you have to stick to your heart. You cannot make a decision based off of pity or guilt, right? Or fear of losing something that's familiar. You have to make a decision based off of the authentic parts of you and what you really, really want, need, and desire in life, in relationship. Because if you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't align with those values and what you want, then, it's always going to be a struggle, right? And maybe for you, it's already a struggle here with the Eight of Swords, and so maybe you feel like your hands are tied. You have to make a decision, but it's not easy. Okay, so let's see what's coming through on their side. Two cards for Cancer's person, please. Ace of Wands, which is this card here that you got in your overall. One more. Ooh, they also have the Strength card. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, it's the same thing for them, They feel the same. Like they feel that if they continue on or if they choose you or something like that, that they're taking a big leap of faith. But on their side, I think that they are inspired to do it. Okay, whereas your side, it's like, oof, you're on the fence, like you don't really know. For them, they see the future. They see the opportunities. They see the possibilities. They have a positive outlook on this situation. And they're ready and willing to take this leap because they know that whatever happens, whatever outcome comes of this situation, regardless, their life is changing. They're already on a change energy, right? A transformative, like they're moving forward, they're on their path. They understand that whatever comes next is just, hey, a part of what life has to bring to them, right? Like their soul contract. They're on that middle transition part between their old chapter and the new chapter. And so there's something about them and how I'm feeling that they're just like willing to risk it, willing to take the leap, willing to jump in, because they do see the possibilities, like I said, they're coming from an authentic place, a lot of love, a lot of loyalty, a lot of devotion. Yeah, and they're inspired, like they have a fire under them and they want to get this going and they want to see change and they want to see movement and, forward movement, of course, Two cards for the Cancer. This is more of an outcome, so the most probable outcome on your side. Okay. Now I'm getting two groups of people here. And I'm actually pulling clarifiers in this reading. I haven't been doing that in a while. I haven't pulled clarifiers in a while for readings I've been doing, but we're going to do it today. So I was having trouble with the focus. Oh my God, I totally forgot. I hope it's focused. Anyway, okay. The outcome for a group of you is you're choosing a no. You're choosing to get away from this. All right. You're choosing to, your view of the future is completely different. Something happened where you decided that this is not the path that you want to take anymore. This is the authentic heart coming through here. All right. With the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords, there's pain, there's loss. There's some betrayal as well, especially for those of you that are dealing with multiple people here. There's some betrayal as well, but you're finally like moving forward, okay? You want to put this to rest, you want to close it out, and you just want to focus on creating a more clean, clear, authentic, true life. So this means even if you don't have people in your life, you're okay with that. And the only type of people that you want in your life are also people who are clean, clear, true, and balanced, right? So there is, that's one group. And the other group, This is hurting. Okay, so someone has been hurt, and because of that, are choosing, the outcome will be that you will be on a path of singleness. Okay, this is singlehood here with the Queen of Swords. She is the single queen out of the 4 different suits. So she's moving on even though she's heartbroken. She's moving, they're moving on even though they're heartbroken, even though they experienced the loss. They are healing, and you will heal. Okay, so that's inevitable, and I know that it's scary, but for those of you that choose the path of leaving, and I do feel for some of you, you have no choice. Okay, for some reason there's no choice. You're still going to heal in the future, right? Like, that's something that just happens with time. What is the thing that heals or helps us heal is time. It may not feel like that in the moment. You may feel like you are never going to feel better, or be happy, or, something like that, especially with the 3 of Swords next to it, but you will. Okay. You just have to be patient with yourself, and really go and think about, what did this teach you? What are the lessons that you are gaining from this situation? What did you learn about yourself? What you want, what you don't want, what you can put up with or not, right? Like, is there more clarity around what you're looking for in relationship or not? 2 cards for Cancer's person. Ooh, they also have a 2 of Pentacles. And an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they're making a decision. Okay. And for some of you who were left, they may have decided to do that because they are going on their journey and they know that they're at a point of change. And yes, they are inspired. Okay, so I'm feeling like deep breaths, like deep sighs, or like release on their part. Something, they're able to release burdens. And by finally making this choice, this is the most probable outcome for them. By finally making a choice, they can free up energy in their life for something that is more substantial for them. And again, this side could be you as well. Okay, so you take it how it relates to your situation. But they're choosing quality. They're choosing a life. They're choosing money, home, job. If they're choosing a person, they want a person who's bringing stability and security into their life. They want a life that is more. They want more from life. Okay. They don't have it yet, right? Whatever it is that they're looking for, they don't have it yet, but they're choosing that. Okay. Because this is still an Ace. This is like at the beginning stages for them. So, I don't know, something to think about there, but they had to make a choice as well. They're choosing the new. They're choosing the idea, the vision, okay? And they're trying to bring that vision to reality here with the Ace. So they've been working on something. With the Justice card, it's time for them to reap the rewards and see those results. And with fire and water, which are the last 2 components of manifestation, they're almost there. They're almost there. This thing that they've been working on is almost a reality for them. Okay. All right, we're looking into the dynamics of the relationship. So I pulled cards for each of you individually. Now we're going to try to bridge it together. Is this salvageable? Is this workable? Let's see what the cards have to say. All right. 3 cards for Cancer's relationship with this person. Seven of Wands. You had the Seven of Wands. The Tower. And Justice. They had Justice. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting that, Justice comes out on the right side. On their side, they have Justice. Seven of Wands comes out on the left side. Your side, you have Seven of Wands with the Tower in the middle. So there's validation here. There's validation that for this person here, it's just too much to handle. It's too hard. Okay, it's like some of you are like, it doesn't have to be this hard. Why is this why is love so hard, right? Like you're realizing that. On this side, it's like Justice is coming in to balance things out, okay, and to cut things out. There is karma here happening, all right? This is a thing of like inevitability, okay? I don't even know if this person is intentionally making these choices. I think that life is happening for them. And as life happens, the wheel keeps turning. And sometimes it's just a matter of I have no choice but to flow with it. I just have to keep going. And they are continuing on. And something has happened, and I'll get some clarifiers here, but something has happened to where it's like, there's a new spark, there's a new idea, there's a new passion, there's a new vision here that they've had. And as life and the wheel have kept going, karma is pushing them, justice is pushing them down their path. And with the Tower, I just don't think that this relationship is going to continue. And if it does continue on, it's going to be a lot of work, because it's almost as though these two people will be coming up against life, coming up against their soul contracts, and there's resistance, and there shouldn't be. Okay. What is meant for you is yours. What is meant for you will be yours. It doesn't have to be resistance or hardship or challenging, right? Like love is not supposed to be like that. So there's lessons to be learned here around those things. All right, I'm not going to pull clarifiers for each and every card, but just the ones that I feel need more insight. So we're going to start off with these aces over here on your person's side. What is that new thing that they've seen, that they want, that they've tasted or experienced, that has them on this journey, this new journey? Sorry, did I have them backwards? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so the gate, so this is Judgment. Yeah, they saw something big. There's like a possibility that is like, I can have that, right? Like this side is saying like, ooh, like that is doable. That is realistic. Like this is something that can happen. Okay, there's no unseeing this. There's no unknowing this. This is a level up. This is going through the portal, going into another timeline, going into another life. Five of Pentacles. They don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel like they were not valued, cherished. They're tired of feeling like they don't have what they need. Yeah, this new thing is like their inspiration, whatever this new idea is. It's like this judgment day. Something happened, something clicked, something snapped within them. And for them, it's like, this is too hard. This is too much. You have a 5 of Pentacles and a 10 of Swords. They ended something. And they were inspired to end it because they're inspired to go through these gates into a new timeline, into a new life here. Like putting away the old, doing away with the old here. What is the Ace of Materials? The King of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. 7 of Pentacles, they're definitely going toward that thing that is very realistic, doable, tangible for them, right? Like higher quality, better quality of living. Trying to get out of their emotions and into their mind, you know, being really practical, logical, realistic about this situation and putting up boundaries, okay? So whoever that is. On this side, we're going to take a look at here what this 3 of Swords is. The Emperor. 7 of Cups. I'm automatically feeling like you feel, or whoever's on this side feels, that they were sold a lie. 2 of Pentacles again. I feel like this person over here is hurt because someone that they valued, that they trusted, that they held in high regard, right? Could be this person, sold them an illusion. Okay. So it's like that feeling of, you said we would be together forever, and then, you know, the person breaks up with you, right? And hurts you. Or you said that we were going to do this and have this life and, you know, whatever. And then they changed and they course corrected and they went on another path. So there's a lot of hurt here because someone was committed and bought into a vision that an emperor gave them. But it was an illusion. Because all of a sudden, someone had to make a choice. And it could have been you that made the choice, right? Once you saw that it is an illusion. Because I do also feel for some of you on this side, like I said, I don't know if they're necessarily choosing it. I think that things are happening to them and they're just going with it, right? And so it maybe you had to leave and you chose to leave, right? Because in these cards, you did have the 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, something being too hard, too much, you know, tied up, like I can't get out of this situation. I want to get out. And then finally having to make a choice that is authentic to you, even though it hurts. So even though you did that and you're still hurting and you're healing and you're trying to come out of your heart and into your head here, as that happened and as you maybe have left them or decided not to continue down the path with them, they see potential and opportunity for another life and they are going through the gate here into another life. All right. So that could be for some of you that they are just understanding that this is part of their life journey here with Justice, that things are changing here with the Wheel, and they are seeing possibility come through. How does this look? How did it happen? Let's look at the Tower. King of Cups. An emotional breakthrough, an emotional realization, a realization from the heart. I'm also hearing tough love. 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is just like having to be emotionally strong. somebody had to summon up, and maybe the both of you, because the Strength card came out on both sides, but somebody had to summon up all of their strength to be able to make this decision. It was not easy. The King of Cups is coming from a loving place, and it's like almost saying like I'm like doing it for love, doing it because of love, right? Ending this thing, destroying it because of love. So is there love somewhere else coming through, or is it like I'm letting you go because I love myself and I can't do this anymore? I'm letting you go because I love you and we're not compatible. But at the end of the day, it's for a 10 of Pentacles, right? The simplest situation here that I can see with the Tower and these clarifiers is that it's like somebody had to summon up all of their strength from an emotional perspective during a time of reflection and meditation and silence and healing, and decided like, this is not the 10 of Pentacles. This is not the life that I want, desire, need, and hope for, right? Somebody here has a 10 of Pentacles. They know what they want. They know what they want their love and relationship to look like. And they needed to do this for that sake, for the sake of creating space to welcome in a 10 of Pentacles situation. All right. Let's see, is there anything else that I can get out of this today? Start pulling some oracle cards for you guys. What is the message from Spirit for the Cancer and their person regarding their relationship? Let's get some perspective and answers, direction. What does Spirit want to tell Cancer? This is a large deck. Okay. Third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. Yeah, so this is, you knew it. You knew all along, okay? You knew all along that this was the outcome of this relationship. You can feel it. You can you're a Cancer. Like, however long you were in this relationship, you were in it for too long, even if it was just a day, because you already knew it was going to end up this way. And yes, you had hope and you tried and all of that, but this is also a lesson here of trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust that inner voice. And there's no blame game unless this person actually like hurt you or betrayed you. But there doesn't have to be a blame game here, right? It just is. Some people are in our lives just for a little bit. You know, you're not meant to be with them forever, right? And if they're there to teach you something, to help you experience something, to go through something together, right? Like, you don't know exactly why you were in this relationship until later on when you reflect and look back and you see to yourself like, oh shit, like I learned something from that. I'm not that person anymore. If it wasn't for this relationship, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And that's always a thing too. Like a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you know, there's something within a relationship that like this that you can look back and be like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here today where you are, right, in the future. And that's for everything, you know. Oh my God, I was doing it backwards. All right, and your card here, final card for this reading is Let Go and Enjoy. So, I mean, there it is, right? It's not going to be easy. And I'm so sorry if you're hurting. I'm so sorry if you're really going through it. But release, release, and release with love, release with grace. You know, wish the best for the person, for yourself. Let go of this. I mean, I'm not saying to let go. I'm reading the cards, right? This is saying to me, this is my validation that this reading, this dynamic, whoever I'm reading for, um, is a breakup, is on the verge of a breakup. And again, this is tarot. You have free will, you have free choice. You want to continue you knowing the things that you know now. Maybe that'll help you in some way. I don't know. And I'm not also advocating for you to stay in a toxic relationship or in a relationship that has you going nowhere, that you're not supposed to be in. I am not biased in any way here. But let go to me is saying that this spirit, the universe, God, source, the cards are telling you to let this go. Okay. And enjoy your life. Because for whoever's on this side is not having a good time here. All right. So I hope that helped you guys today. If you got anything out of it, any insight, perspective, validation, clarity, that is my purpose. That is my goal for the readings on YouTube. So I hope it helped you. Take a look at your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign, obviously. You are the first in this love series that I'm doing. So just look out for the rest of the videos to come through. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss them. And as always, thank you so much for your time and energy. I always enjoy reading for you guys. I hope it works out for you. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next one.